Kakadosh Boker Or, Mishna Yomi Masechet Bava Metzia, Perek Bet, chapter 2. Mishnah Yod and Mishnah Yod Aleph. Okay? The Mishnah continues again. When is an animal considered lost? So it says over here as follows: Mitza'a berefet eno chayav ba. If he found the animal in an unlocked barn, so he's not obligated to take and return it to its owner, right? Even though it's not properly guarded, right? Why? It's in the barn. It's not the door closed, fine, but it's in its barn, so I'm not going to do anything. But if you find it in Reshut Rabim, you're obligated to come and give it to the owner. If the animal was in a cemetery, you're not allowed to become tameh to it. So if he's a Kohen, he cannot go into the cemetery in order to come and take out the animal. If the father comes and tells him, make yourself tameh, or he tells him, al taksiv, don't give it back. Again, don't listen to the father. You can never listen to your father when he tells you to do an avirah. Okay? Fine. Next. Parak v'ta'an. Parak v'ta'an. What happens if a person sees an animal? Huh? Right? He comes and he says this. He says, if someone sees an animal sitting under its load, and then he comes and he unloaded it. The guy loaded it, and again, he unloaded it. Yeah? Yeah? 1 second. Yeah? So he says, Afilu arba'a v'chamisha pa'amim hayav. You're always obligated to come and to unload it. Shneimar, azov ta'azov. Azov. Yeah, what does that mean? Azov ta'azov. Means, right? He comes and he says, you must surely help. Okay? What does that mean? You have to help again and again and again. Halach, right? V'yashav lo ve'amar. What happens if the owner of the animal collapsed? He walked away and he sat down. And he says, Ho'il ve'alecha mitzvah im retzoncha lifrok perok patur. He doesn't have to do it. Why? Shneimar imo. You cannot rely upon somebody else. You also have to work with it. Right? So if it doesn't work on its own. So but if he's going to be a zaken or then he's going to be chayav. Why? Misken, he can't do it by himself. So he's waiting for you to help him out. Mitzvah min Torah lifrok avalol liton. Do you know there's a biblical command to upload the animal? Meaning that if it already falls, you have to take it from its collapsed burden. Avalol liton, but not to load it. But Shimon says no, even to load the animal. Af liton. Rabbi Yosef Galilei says, right? If it's going to be loaded more than what it could bear, en zakuklo, you don't have to help it. Because basically it was like the negligence of the guy, which means it was negligence of the guy that he put too much on it. So if he came and he put such a heavy burden that now it collapsed or whatever it is, you don't have to do anything. Okay? Mishnah Yod Aleph, right? The 11th Mishnah. Avedato va'avedat aviv. Yeah? Avedato kodemet. What happens if you lost the loss, right? Right? And also your father. Who comes first? So yours comes precedence over your father. Meaning, ata mechapes et shelcha lifnei shel aba shelcha. Avedato va'avedot rabo shelo kodemet. The same thing. Ata ve'arebe shelcha. Ata ba kodem. Avedat aviv va'avedat rabo. But what happens if you have your father or your rabbi? Your rabbi kodem. Right? Your father brought you to this world. And your teacher, right, your rabbi brings you to Olam Haba. So he says, Now what happens if the father is also a Chacham? So Abba is going to be called him. Why? Because he's got both. He's also got the Chokhmah and also, right, the Abba. He's got both. What happens if your father and your rabbi are carrying something? So first you have to help your rabbi, then your father. If your father and your rabbi are in captivity, you first have to redeem your father, your rabbi, and then your father. But again, if your father is a chacham, now obviously the Gemara is going to speak about why do we need every single one of these cases. It's all the same rayon, it's the same concept. But Bezrat Hashem, that's the Gemara. Have a wonderful day, everyone.